If you just arrive, you get your devices out, phones, smartphones, tablets, computers, laptops, and go to this link, the HTTPS book. If you have one of those scanners, phone scanners, you can come here and scan them. Or there's some slips where you can also scan this information. ¿Qué tal te fue?
Bien,
espero que bien. Ya esta es mi segunda sesión. La primera me fue muy bien. Bueno, eso es lo que sentí.
La primera vez es como que estás enfrente de niños.
If you just arrive, this is a zero. This is, I mean, not a, yeah, it's a zero. This is an O. These are two O's and this is a zero.
It's like
I know. We started. La verdad no. Yes. This is a Google presentation.
Wait, which one is zero?
This one. Oh, this is a zero and these are O's. Go ahead and log and download the presentation.
Wi-Fi password? Yes, like the brain will stop.
If you have any problems, let me know and I'll come by and help. I didn't do it to my last.
No, it's just for the last.
Oh, the last set.
Yeah. So when you just make sure my grabs one, I'll turn it
You know what I'm going to do right now? Oh.
This is the Spring Mesa 2016.
I'm going to distribute the evaluation. Please grab one and at the end of the presentation, please complete it. Give us feedback and I think, who do you turn this?
And one's over here. Okay.
Me salió un poco.
Ay, en cero.
Feedback is
No,
very
en cero,
important.
ya segundo cero. Ese, barra diagonal. No. Dos
Anyone
puntos,
have
barra
one
diagonal.
No, that's okay. No, Spring Mesa 2016.
We had to press.
Mesa Spring.
Ah,
Mesa.
2016.
Because you were in the game
Oh,
and we wanted to confirm that.
It's not the
No
working.
foul.
This is a zero.
Oh,
Yeah.
And these are
ah.
O's.
We put zero. I put zero.
Yeah, me too.
Did you type from the beginning from
Yeah.
the HTTPS? I just did it for her and it
No,
worked.
it
What did
works.
you start?
It does work.
Everything?
It does work?
Yeah, it does work.
I think there's some misspelling. I'm sorry. I used a short URL to make it easier.
Ah, es esta nuestra foto. Es la que sale.
If you can't access, don't worry about it. I have some slips going. You can take one of those. This one is capital P and capital M.
You have to follow the same. So it's O and then 0.
DBO.
No,
I mean zero P, capital P, and then capital O.
So what do I do now?
Yes, that's it.
You got it.
Just wait here?
This is just my presentation, and all right, we're going to begin. We have 10 tools, and we don't have a lot of time to present them all. Not to go over them entirely and practice them a lot. We're going to have a few minutes to play with them, and you are more than welcome to click and play with the links. We're going to have a we're going to have a Kahoot game after like the fourth tool, and the information I'm going to say to you in a few minutes is based on that. We're going to play the Kahoot based on the information I'm going to give you in a little bit. We're going to present the tools. You have any questions, you can ask me anytime. If you want to play around with the links, you are more than welcome to play with the links. If you have ideas, if you want to share something that you are doing with some of the tools that I will be presenting, I'll be more than happy to hear because I also want to learn from you. I'm going to give you some samples and I want you to also share what you do if you are using one of these tools. Okay, so this is important because we're going to have a game. And the game is it's about me. My name is Paulino Mendoza Azúcar, and I'm from Mexico. I'm from Mesa, Guerrero, which is located in between Michoacán and Oaxaca, south of Mexico City. I teach Spanish at Miracosta College and Paulino College, up north. And this is my first time presenting at the conference. Hopefully it's not the last one. And what else? What else do you need for the game? I've been teaching over 10 years, and recently I've been working with technology and hybrid classes, online classes. So hopefully some of these tools will be something that you will hopefully be using in the future. Let's begin with the first tool. The first tool is Google Drive. And most of you probably are you familiar with Google Drive? Raise your hand if you use it in some way, a little bit. Well, these are the ways that I use, some of the ways that I use Google Drive. I use Google Docs to create my syllabus. And if you want to click on it, you can click on it. It will give you a sample syllabus that I have. And I use Google Docs for all my syllabi for every semester. You can copy one syllabus very easily and just update the information. When you make a correction on your syllabus, it will make a correction for any of the copies or embedded that you have done. So you only need to do it once instead of doing the editing for all the copies that you might have. I also use contracts for my classes, for my online classes, basically hybrid classes. A contract looks like this, and I use Google Forms, again through Google Drive. And I have my students read the syllabus, tell them that they have to read every detail of grading, dates, important dates, all the policies. Then they come here, I give them the name, they electronically sign their name and they submit it to me. Then I get their names and they confirm that they have read the syllabus. So it's a good way to avoid sometimes problems with the students saying, "Oh, I didn't know you had 60% of the final grade for online classes for the final." So it kind of helps mitigate those problems. Also, you can do quizzes through Google Forms. And this is a quiz that I created for you. It's a short answer. You can add images, you can add videos, you can add text, and then they'll send the response. And you get the responses, you can give them feedback, and any other information that the student might request. Has anyone used any of these things, quizzes, through you? What about contracts? Have you done contracts? Another thing I do is presentations. All my lecture notes are done through Google Presentations, and everything I do, if I make any modifications, if I edit anything, it will sync everything through all the links that you posted throughout Blackboard or your website. You make changes, it will sync them automatically. You don't have to save, everything is there. If you make a mistake, if you deleted something accidentally, you can go back and recuperate. It's just amazing how Google Drive or Google has done this for us. It's very transformative what Google is doing. And also for group projects, you can use Google Presentations. You give them the slides, and students can edit. They can write, they can add pictures, they can add videos. It's amazing how much you can do for projects. They can collaborate in person, physically, they can do it through the internet. It's really cool. Anyone uses something else besides this through Google Drive? What do you do?
For group projects,
Mm-hmm.
they actually, like you said, I also learned from the students. Most of them told me what they do it in Google in evenings. Evenings I haven't heard about, but it works really well as well for like historical figure presentations and stuff.
Awesome. There's a lot of features you can use. Let's go to the next one. The next one is called Mad Max. And Mad Max is basically a magazine. And this is really cool because you can create so many projects with your students. Let me show you how I created a sample, very brief sample for my syllabus. And this is how it looks like. And it's really cool because you can turn the page. Look. And then you can go back. So this is, there's a lot of possibilities. Talking about your family, maybe presenting your family picture, you, and then the next one your dad and your mom, and then the third one your brothers and sisters, and at the end your dog, your pet. And you can have different, you can do different pages. You can have images, more images, and then little text, or a lot of text and then an image. And it's free. This is free. But once you publish, this is the problem. Once you publish something, you cannot edit it. You have to be careful. Make sure that it's correct, and that's all you're going to do. Because you lose everything. You publish it, it becomes like this. If you want to create a new one or edit, you have to create it from scratch. Okay? And yes?
How do you get it to the students?
You can share it. Like the way that I shared it on the presentation. Click on it and yeah. They can create something. They can collaborate in like group work and send you the link.
And do you share it with Google Drive too?
I mean, it's just a link. They'll give you a link and you can share that link with anyone and they will see this.
Sounds attractive.
It's very attractive. The company, Mad Max, can actually physically professionally print it, but with the price. They will charge you. And there's some templates that are, they only give you 2 templates to work from. If you want to get more templates, then you have to purchase those templates.
The syllabus doesn't look like boring, you know.
I know, our syllabus is so boring. You can do this. I mean, the students will be flipping and flipping.
No, I mean, I didn't mean like literally, but you know, like, it's all like lines, you know. But here picture, you know, like color.
Okay, the next one. The next one is called Video Notes. And Video Notes is a video notes. It's a space where you can insert a video, and since we are language instructors, we use a lot of tutorials, right? Tutorials that you create, you put on YouTube, or you upload them, or tutorials that you find through your textbook. Well, this is a great way to have the tutorial inserted here, and then your students making or writing notes, taking notes on this side. They can download it to Evernote. Has anyone heard of Evernote? This is the way of writing notes and sharing them. You can download it to that. All this information is saved in Google Drive again. Google Drive. So you can't lose it. Everything is there. And the cool thing about this is that when you play the video, and if you have a question or you have a comment, you want to make a note, you write it.
How many times does the chorus repeat in your favorite song?
When you type something, it will give you the time when the video was playing. And then you can go back. For example, if I want to go to minute 1, which is my favorite song is and it doesn't work.
You can just click activate.
Yeah.
Here?
No,
Update.
I'm lost. See what happens? Where is it? Oh, it's gonna go back.
no,
There it is.
there it is.
Let's do it again. Okay, let's do it again. There you go.
Just click activated W flash. Not check from
Right here?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
And then allow remember. Allow.
Click here, and it should take you to minute 1. There you go. It takes you to minute 1. And from there, if you have any questions, you want to review that part, you click on it, and it will play from the minute. And you can download this information. You can share this information with your classmates, or you can send the information to your professors so that you can check it. A lot of cool things. Let's go to the next one. The next one is, this is free again. The next one is Seesaw. Has anyone used or has used Seesaw? Seesaw is a platform that has everything. You can have, and you have to invite your students. You have to create a class and invite your students. And this is something I've been doing with my daughter. She's been sending me messages here. And then I send them a message here, a response. She sent me a video.
Hola papi, me gusta tu foto.
And then she sent me a picture with drawing, and I responded with it in audio.
Me gusta mucho la foto, chicas.
Again, and more pictures. And this is done through an app. It's an app that you have to download and use. As a teacher, you have to create an account and create a class and invite students. And from there, the students can upload documents with the tablet. Everything is there. You can record, you can draw and record at the same time. You can give them feedback with audio, or they can produce something. Everything is there. Instead of having 10 apps or 10 links, everything is in Seesaw.
And this feed, would the other students in the class be able to
You can
see
make
all
it
that?
public, or you can make it an individual work. This is play, and then once you get a new document or a new item, you can approve it, and you can send. So you can comment, or you can do other things here. And she actually did this just recently. I didn't know. And I guess that my tablet doesn't do it, the mic is not working. So you can also record what you record and draw at the same time. Yes. Anyways,
You mentioned that we can approve it, so we can approve before we receive it, or after we send, or how does that
no,
work?
approve it to show it in the public area,
On the public, okay.
or just to publish it on the board. Let's keep going. We have more. Okay, so we were going to begin with the Kahoot. So go ahead and if you have a tablet or a phone, go to Kahoot.it. And we're going to play a game. At the end of the game, there's going to be a winner, and I have a pen. I brought 3 items for the first. I had just a presentation, and I got rid of all of them. And I have another presentation, but I found one. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Can I have 2 more? So, first, second, and third place will get a pen with. Okay, so go to Kahoot.it. Go on the internet, open a browser, and go to Kahoot.it. Once you're there, type in the pin number, just like that. And once you put the pin number, it will ask you for your name. Go ahead and type in your name. Kahoot.it first. You have to open it in the browser. Nobody's in. Oh, cool. If I refresh, I might lose everyone.
I'm in.
Are you in?
Yeah, since you're in. See your name on the screen.
So did you refresh or?
Yeah, I think I had to refresh and might have lost.
Let me refresh and see what happens.
Anyone? This is some of the process technology that. Okay, one second.
Okay, reload and see what happens.
Okay, we're gonna do it again.
Oh, you have to do it again, yeah.
The thing is that I had a Kahoot running, and I think I did it 10 days.
Yeah, you need to end it and log in and refresh. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it again.
This is what happened with the other workshop, that they had submitted some work and it wasn't accepting anything else. Okay, let's do it again. Here we go. Okay, let's do it again, please. Oh, Yvette is there. Yvette here?
Yes, me.
Oh, cool.
Pero ya
there
estaba
it
así
is.
de
Okay.
hiciste reload. Porque yo
I had
hice
to
reload.
reload.
Ahora ya no me está dejando
So
entrar.
you're in there.
No, it's
No,
not.
not anymore.
No? Anyone here anyone else see their names here? Okay, cool. Some of the issues that we have with technology is precisely this, that it's not very good. Sometimes we have Wi-Fi problems, sometimes we don't have tablets. We haven't any time to talk about that. We're going to begin. I apologize if you haven't. So this is the information based on what I said in the beginning, okay? Where is Paulino from? It's multiple choice. Choose the color that matches that correct.
No, apenas, mira, apenas entré. Wi-Fi. Todo el mundo usa. Sí, apenas me dejó entrar.
Yes, you can just. Mexico, let's see, 18, perfect. So Lila Tequila is winning. Next one.
No,
We're gonna go to the next one. Paulino teaches at Palma College and
where else I see? Es que no me apenas me sacó el logo. Ya no me.
yes, I teach at Costa College. Great. Letty is in first place. Paulino teaches
French. Italian.
Yes. Yes, I teach Spanish. Good job. Michael is in first place. Okay, the last one. And we're done. This is what?
First time.
No, rojo.
Sí, ya sé.
Right. Perfect. We got Letty's. Anyone? Letty.
Sí,
And what is this?
I said it verbally, but anyways. Yo fui pero ya no me dejó entrar. Es
So this is a good way to disengage. It's very engaging, this song, especially the music. And you can insert in Kahoot, you can use video, a picture to see how I use pictures as well. We gotta keep going. Telegami, another tool. Telegami is basically an avatar that you can record 30 seconds to a minute, and it will sound something like this. I did this for my class this semester. I'm doing it, and it's.
Hola, me llamo Marta Mielczarska. Soy de Polonia. Soy estudiante de la Universidad de Miracosta. En mi tiempo libre me gusta bailar y viajar. Este semestre tomo 4 clases: español, inglés, química y economía. Me gustan las ciencias. Este año espero sacar buenas notas porque yo quiero ser un doctor. Gracias. Chao.
And there's you create your avatar, you change the features, the clothing, the background, you can put the background that you want, or you can put a background from one of the ones that Telegami has for you. Record 30 to a minute, and this is great because you're not doing a super long one, a long recording, and it's specific, right? Talk about your family, talk about your pastime, talk about your favorite foods, and it's just very, very easy to create, and you can share it. Download it, you can put it on YouTube. You can send a link. It looks different when you send the link directly from Telegram. Another tool.
So can it have multiple characters or avatars?
No, it's only one character at a time. Next one, Spotify. Spotify is very similar to Pandora, but you can create your own playlists. And the cool thing about Spotify is that you can add lyrics. This is one of the lyrics that I added for a song that talks about commands. See if you can, if you know Spanish, some of the commands. about Spotify. Who uses music in their classroom, tries to use music in the class? This is a great way to create your playlist. Talk about or create a playlist of songs that obviously go with the topic that you're covering. Add the lyrics. You can add your own lyrics or do blank spaces as well. You use Music Match, an app, in order to do that. You get the lyrics, you put it on Spotify, and you can sync it with the music, and then you can share it or present it like this. I can give you an activity and ask you what are some of the commands that you hear in the song. Those are some of the options. Are we already? Should be out. Wait a minute.
Doesn't Spotify cost something?
Spotify is free. Or it does.
But
You
again,
can get the premium and all that. Everything I've done here is it's free. Everything is free. All the tools here are free. If you want additional features, you have to obviously pay for it. But you can create most of these things without really. Yeah. If you have cash, I'm a poor professor, so I'm not going to pay.
I agree with that.
I'm not going to pay. I am paying for Meetup. I have a Meetup group. It's called San Marcos Spanish Meetup, and that one costs $80. The next one is Zoom. Zoom is, anyone familiar with Zoom? Yeah, Zoom is awesome, right? Zoom is very similar to Skype or Google Hangouts. But it's free, again. You can create meetups very easily. You can send those meetups or the information very, very easily. As soon as you connect to your meetups or to your meetings, just click in the link. Or they can call in on their phone. They can do a video conferencing. They can do video chats. They can just do chats. You can show them their screen, your screen. If you're teaching, if you want to go over a specific subject or topic, you can pair them up. You can pair students up in different rooms. And it's free. I use it for office hours for my online classes. Students don't have to come to my office. They can just go through, they can connect through the link, or I can have like partner activities with for a project if you're having them work together. And again, this is done through the net. You don't physically have to meet anywhere. Zoom, check it out. It's really, really cool. Dropmark, another cool tool. Dropmark is a place where you can drop all your things or your projects. This is where I drop everything that I'm presenting today. I have my Google presentation here. You can click on it and it will upload it. I have all the tools, the Mad Max tool, all the tools that I presented. I also included some things that maybe in the future might be interesting, like the code generator, the one that you have there. Just add the link, or you can make the link shorter if you present this huge link. Everything is there. This is awesome because you can, if you are creating a project with your class, you can give them a link and they can put everything in one place. Then the student can check, the other projects and see maybe feedback, or if you want to give feedback, you can put everything in one place.
Like
Anyone heard of it? It's called Dropmark.
I know. What is the difference in Dropbox?
I think just the design is a little bit different.
Similar
Dropmark is
idea.
just a list of items that you have.
So basically, if you were using a budget in class, instead of having students having to log in every time each one, you give them one time to do that.
Yes,
and that's what
and
they go with.
everybody is there. If you click on the link, you will have this. Everyone will have this. You can upload, you can download everything, and you can go to the link, and it will be done through there. Okay, then the last tool that I'm great with on this time around. It's Padlet. Anyone uses Padlet? Padlet is awesome. Again, to create projects with individually or with a partner. This is how Padlet looks like. And I want you to, if you click on the link, you will see this. Click on the link where it says sample Padlet. So, yes, what is the name of it? Yes, click here for sample. Go ahead and click on the sample if you have the option. And to to add a comment, you double tap on this pin board. You double tap, you can insert images, you can insert videos, you can insert. If you have the access, please go ahead and type hola. You can type, can you type an issue that we have with technology right now that you've encountered, and maybe a solution that we have when we are dealing with technology in the classroom. I'm going to give you some of the issues that come up repeatedly when we use technology in the classroom. So go ahead if you can do that. I have an issue there. Age sometimes is an issue, and for that solution we need to have resources, right, for the students who are having difficult time with that, or use tech help to aid with students that download issues. What do we have? Yes, that's one of the issues. Sometimes students do not have a device. We think that every student should have a device, but that's not reality. Students have to work and they don't have the most updated device, and that's a problem. Another problem, make sure it always works, yes. Sometimes you have to double check that everything is working with technology. Yes, that distraction is a very big issue. Sometimes they want to do Facebook, or they want to go on Twitter, or they're not really interested in what we're presenting. So that's another issue. Wi-Fi issues, yes, connectivity. We have sometimes problems with that. For example, when we're playing Kahoot, some said, or I think in the previous presentation, my Wi-Fi is really slow, or the Wi-Fi is really slow, so it's very slow. What else? Cheating. Cheating, we have an issue with that, especially with online classes or hybrid classes. Who's really doing the work, right? Or did someone pay $20 for a student to complete all the superside of the online work? That's another issue with that. And another issue is that technology is not everything. You shouldn't be using technology for every single activity in the classroom. Introducing something once in a while for one thing, for a chapter, for example, is the way to go. Do not try to put everything that I showed you for every week, every activity that you are presenting. You have to use technology wisely. Okay. Well, thank you very much. If you have any questions, if you want to work together to create something, or if you want to sit down and go over some of the tools that I presented, I'll be more than happy to help. You have my information on the slip, or I'll put this slide back with I have my email. Please send me an email if you have any questions. There you go. All right. Thanks.